What's up, everybody? Well, today I thought I'd do another full house cleaning to test vacuum cleaning performance. This time, I thought I would feature my red Hoover Power Drive Supreme. I haven't made a video on this in about a while, and it's been residing in my collection for about a bit, so I thought while I still have it on me, let's go ahead and make a full house cleaning of it. And per the usual test, I always run fresh HEPA Y bags in this thing, which not too many people know this or not, but the HEPA Y bags are a little bit smaller than the Z bags that these normally would come with. So that's not a major deal. At least the Ys you can get HEPA configuration. But the Ys and the Zs are almost more or less the same. It's just the Ys are a little bit smaller, but not a major deal. But some people may remember I did a cleaning performance video on my black Hoover Power Drive Supreme that I don't have anymore. But what I did in that video was I used it with the Quadraflex brush roll that I robbed from one of my Hoover Concept 1s, along with its matching base plate. This one I am going to be running with its original brush roll. This is the Hoover part number, model 48414013, I believe. It's very hard to find one of these brush rolls for these vacuums anymore, even the late model Power Maxes. And this one is in overall good condition. It still has some bristle left, but yeah, they have shortened a little bit over the years as these tend to wear and age. So I thought it's in good enough condition to test for this full house cleaning. And of course I do have a new belt to make sure it performs its best. So I'm interested to see how this performs compared to the Quadraflex. I do like the performance of the Quadraflex better because it's had the brush roll stiffeners. So the bristles were soft, but thanks to the stiffeners, they were managed to stay straight enough for strong agitation. This one has strong agitation mostly because the bristles are very stiff. One advantage I do think this brush roll has over the Quadraflex is the way it's designed. It kind of creates another airflow channel over the Quadraflex. Which, see, the way it's designed, it kind of funnels all the air into that suction channel off there. So I do like the way the brush rolls were designed on these older Hoovers. So with that said, let's go ahead and get to full house cleaning with this thing. Thankfully, since the cord is long enough on this one, I don't have to plug in the middle of my bedroom just to reach the entire room, so that's one nice thing of this. But now, let's go ahead and get started.
I think that was just the self-propelled on the bare floor surfaces. That's nothing to worry about.
Alright, little analyze of carpet lines. I really do love the grooming pattern of these older Hoovers. And even for a brush roll that has slightly worn bristles, still manages to groom pretty good. The bristles are long enough to stick out past the ingest bars on the base plate, so at least the brush roll's not too worn out. But it's enough to clean and groom just fine. And I do like this style of brush roll because of the extra airflow that this can somewhat generate because of its thin design. And the bristles are long enough to make a nice grooming pattern. And you don't see as much of the ingest bars as you would if it were like the one single bar right there with the quadriflex, which is one thing I do like about it, but I'm just not a fan of how these bristles just wear out over time compared to the quadriflex. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and continue on, and I'll come back and show you the final results. to the magic of editing, the full house cleaning is all complete. And I will say, coming from using a lot of non-self-propelled elites, it has made me realize that the self-propelled on these is just way too snappy and fast. So if you're going to use one of these, you got to get used to the fast self-propelled system on this. But once you get used to those kind of mechanics, the vacuuming actually turns out to be pretty fun. And this thing is super simple to push. Well, with the exception of my downstairs rug, because the transmission was kind of disagreeing with it because of all the power this thing was putting down to that rug. But with that said, let's go ahead and see how much this thing picked up. I'm expecting most of the material in here to be just fibrous material from the downstairs rug. But man, look at how much it picked up. This is just amazing. You can definitely see a little bit of pet hair thrown in here and there, most of which is from my cat. But this is just amazing cleanup from one of these. These older Hoovers just never cease to amaze me with their cleaning performance. Back then, these machines were built just fantastic. You honestly do not see as much good quality vacuums that have very good cleaning performance. In my opinion, the last ones on this list were the Hoover wind tunnels, the older style, not the T-series or the Max, or even the 2s and 3s. So, like I said, they do not make vacuums the way they used to. But with that said, I hope you've enjoyed this full house cleaning of the Hoover Power Drive Supreme with its original brush roll. Be sure and stay tuned, and don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.